What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another account progression video. Alright, so in this one here, it is time to get another tier 3 character, and it's going to be Professor X. So yes, I did get quite lucky on his potential. I got his potential in just 2 days. So yeah, that's why he's ready to go already. And also, I had my Phoenix Feathers and MCon Crystals capped out, and that was enough to get him to level 70, gears 25, without having to kind of farm for more materials later on. So with the kind of updated cap here on X-Men materials, it was enough to fully raise Professor X here, so I didn't have to kind of feel like I needed to farm or wait just to get more materials. So that's pretty nice. So we have enough material stocked up to get a character to tier 3 if we want to. Let's see here. Let's take a look at his build here before we get him to tier 3. So for his gears here, we do have some Uru on him. I put all of the amplified slots, or I filled up all the amplified slots. I haven't decided what I want to put on the unamplified slots yet. For right now, I just kind of give him some energy attacks, some crit rate and crit damage to help out in those respective areas. And then I did level up all of his skills because I think all of them needed it. You don't get an extra, it doesn't change the duration on this, but it does affect the kind of percentage down for this Mind Blast and Mind Resist, which again doesn't appear to be the same as Mind Resistance, like the full word Mind Resistance. This Mind Resist is a little bit different, but either way, it is going up to -30, so it didn't start there. Same here, we got that for the all speed and the resist down. And then here we leveled this up for the guard hit and the all attack, all defense boost. Here we leveled it up for the mind resistance down, so this one does apply to world bosses and will, make them take more damage. Whereas the other one, I don't think it affects how much damage they take, but it does mind control them for that time, so it is still nice to have that mind blast. The 5th skill here, we leveled it up for the accumulation and also the HP recovery, so we have that there. Oh, and the Mind Blast as well. Yeah, so that's everything there. His passive here, we still have that 90% chance to become immune to mind damage, which again, why isn't that just 100%? I don't know why they decided to have 90%, and even then, I mean, it's not super useful. His leadership didn't change either from the APK. I still think this is a little weak of a leadership for Professor X. I would expect him to have more like a Kitty Pryde type leadership, so like a really high all attack stat for mutant allies, and then maybe have that resistance as well, so like 60% all attack and then mind resist like 30% or something like that. So maybe change that around a little bit. I think that would have been a little bit better for Professor X for his leadership, since he is the leader of he is the leader. So yeah, it says right there, mutant leader. Fantastic. His ISO 8, we have Power of Angry Hulk. I have it fully awakened. And then over here, I did equip a CTP of Energy on him, just because I was very, very impressed with how the CTP of Energy performed on the APK for Professor X. So that's kind of what I went with. I mean, I don't have a CTP of Rage anyway. If I wanted to give it to him, I do have a CTP of Judgment, but I decided that the CTP of Energy looked a little bit better. So now let's go ahead and take a look at his stats here before we tier 3 him. So we have pretty much capped out attack speed. Actually, we do have capped out attack speed because we get that extra 1% attack speed from, what is it, the 4th skill buff? Or no, the 3rd skill buff. So yeah, we get that 1% there, so we're capped out. Our crit rate, I did boost it up a little bit with the Uru, but it's still a little bit low. At least it's above 50%, and the crit damage is quite low as well. Again, those are just stats that I'm just missing on my cards, so not much I can do about that right now. Ignore defense, pretty much capped, and then skill cooldown is capped, and he does have leadership here, so of course he can take advantage of White Fox. So yeah, we can keep that in mind. I don't think I'm going to use White Fox for the testing, but yeah, so that's what he's looking like. Let's go ahead and get him to tier 3 because I have all the resources ready to go. We're going to get Cerebro, why can't I say that word? Cerebro Scan. So here's Cerebro Scan. That's like a tongue twister or something for me. I don't know. I don't think I do well with S's, but we have the Mind Blast again. We have the Mind Resist down, stacks up to -40%. We have Ignore Dodge by 100%. We have 80% chance to penetrate pretty much everything right there. And we have 10 seconds of invincibility and a very small damage proc. We have 20% for one attack. A little baby proc right there. So let's go ahead and get him to tier 3. Here we go. Let's see what the animation or the cutscene looks like. All right, very, very nice. So, boom, there we go. Tier 3 Professor X. Super happy about that. So let's go back out here. We got Master of Cerebro. Yes, indeed. All right, yes, and all that's left is to just try him out a little bit. So let's see how well he performs here on my live account versus what I was seeing on the APK. So hopefully I'll be more impressed over here. Alright, so here we are at World Boss Ultimate. We have Evany Maw that we're going to be trying Professor X against because he is mind damage. And I did lie, we are going to be using White Fox here because I decided I want to see how good Professor X is going to do because I have one challenge left that I can't seem to beat here for stage 89 of Evany Maw. Can you guess what that is? The 100-second clear. So let's see if Professor X can get me this 100-second clear. And just so you know, I have not tried this at all. I just went over here, saw that I had the 100-second clear left, and I was like, you know what, let's try Professor X. So this is the first time I'm trying it, so I have no idea what his damage is going to be like. I have no idea if he's going to get anywhere close to 100 seconds. He might not even be able to clear stage 89 for all I know, but I am going in here for the first time with you guys, so you'll get to see my first attempts here. This is the team I'm using. I'm using the Weapon Hex and Cap combo to hopefully dish out some pretty nasty damage, and then we have some mind control, and Luna's just sitting in there for the extra damage. So let's see what Charles can do here. Hopefully he'll surprise me for this stage here, because I've been close, but I guess I haven't tried super hard at getting that 100-second clear, but I've been quite close with a few attempts, so I should be able to get it eventually. Alright, so let's switch on over. Ooh, that's not a good start though, because we completely missed our damage proc. Now let's wait for everything to come back. Evany's gonna, there we go. And then that's super late, so I'm not expecting to see too much damage here. Alright, so now we can do this, and hopefully see a lot of damage. Wow, that was like no damage. We're going to try again here. I think I just got a bad rotation there, or some bad RNG, because he should be doing more damage than that. At least I hope he would. So let's go again. Because we are doing freaking Nick Fury and White Fox here to give you support. And I did equip some Uru on here on you, so you have quite a bit of a boost going on here. Alright, there we go. There we go. That's a little bit better, and that was without the damage proc. Because my CTP activated beforehand, so that was not with the CTP. So, alright, let's try this here. Here we go. Let's see what the tier 3 does, and this is without the striker skill. Well, that wasn't too bad. Alright, let's try again here. Okay, a little bit late on that, so let's get our buff going on here. And this is my first time playing him on my account, so a little bit off rotation here, but ooh, that damage does look nice. But we're gonna try again just because I've been off kilter, so I'll probably cut out a lot of this stuff here. Alright, Professor X. Come on. We need RNG on our side here. We want our proc to actually go off at the correct time. Alright. First proc was good. So I'll take that. And we'll do one of these. We'll do one of these. And then we'll do one of these and one of these. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Oh, that's some damage. That's what I like to see. Oh, that's an early proc. Now we need to try that on the... Oh gosh, we got time frozen. And I was still time frozen when I hit the button, so I missed the fourth skill. But what I was going to try to say is now we want to do the co-op skill with the tier 3 and see what happens. Because that was some crazy damage. Alright, come on. Teleport. Go. We'll just do one of these so we can get on rotation. Do one of those. Now we'll do this, and tier 3 skill. Go! Ooh, yes! Go! Woo! Professor X! Look at that. He got the 100-second clear for me. That was third try, right? Yeah, that was 3 tries. Wow, that was some nasty damage. And it looked like the Mind Blast actually prevented him from switching to the next phase. That's fantastic. Yeah, so the Mind Blast prevented him from switching phases because if he was going to switch phases, like even if he's got the regular mind control, so you need the charm. Yeah, you need some kind of charm, not mind control, to actually, so charm entice can prevent him from switching phases. So with Professor X here, it looks like his Mind Blast prevented Evany from switching phases, so that was able to get the full damage to go through there, because I've had that happen a few times where I got close to the 100-second clear, where I was used the co-op skill, the damage started going through, and then like halfway through, boom, he switched phases, so he like cut off my damage. So yeah, that was kind of a hard stop for me for a little while here. But Professor X, look at that, not first try, third attempt. He was able to get me the 100-second clear. That's fantastic. So I'm very happy with his damage right there. Again, that was like fully boosted though. We had Nick Fury and White Fox to do that, but he had time to spare. He did that in like a minute, like 60 seconds or 65 seconds or something like that. So that's fantastic. So look at that. We can unlock stage 90 for Evany, thanks to Professor X. Awesome. So what else do we want to do? So today we have Master Mold that is green, I think. So we have Speed Master Mold. So he'll have disadvantage, but he should do fine. Let's just jump into that really quickly to see how he does there. Alright, so here we are loading into the Master Mold fight, and yes, he is Speed, so we have type disadvantage. We have 2 random teammates here. We've got one with 2 tier 3s, and then we got the other guy with a tier 3 Spider-Man. So not sure how much help they'll be, but I kind of wanted to have teammates that were not very stacked, so I could see how Professor X would do and not have Master Mold just die instantly from someone bringing in like a tier 3 Namor or something like that. I do have Sentinel for leadership, though we have that debuff removal, and then we have Silk there for a bonus character. And Sentinel was also a bonus character, so that's why I decided to use him. So basically, Professor X and 2 bonus characters. So let's see how he does here. There we go. Let's kill him. That took a little longer than I expected, so that's not a good sign there. But again, we have no kind of leadership or support here for Professor X, so it's just his own damage without any help. Alright. So far, so... Oh, wait, you're still alive. Okay, let's say so far so good, but that guy's still alive. Alright, so now let's see how we can do against the Master Mold here. I'm not really expecting Master Mold to put up much of a fight, even though we don't have leadership or support, because Master Mold's just so easy to fight nowadays. Yeah, look at those bars melting. Woo! That was pretty nice. Ah, run away. Wow, our CTP like did not proc with all of those hits. That's pretty ridiculous. So we need to do another rotation because of that. There we go. Come on, CTP, what are you doing? The CTP is like really off rotation right now. It just like refuses the proc. Come on, CTP. There you go. Now we can see what the fit skill can do. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, his damage. I'm liking his damage. Ah, run away. Run. Oh yeah, we've got the leadership, so we don't be too worried about that. Okay, there we go. Finally. That still felt like that took a little while. I was expecting him to go a little bit quicker, but we missed a lot of those active or procs there with the CTP of energy. All right, so let's shoot, shoot. There we go. Look at that. All right, Professor X. Can't wait to see how he does against Galactus, because that'll be fun to see. Oh yeah, he is pretty squishy, so I don't want to get hit here. Alright, come on, CTP, thank you. Alright, I'll take that. And now we run around a little bit. There we go. Oh, we did have our tier 3, I could have just done that. Oh well. We still get really nice damage from the... Oh, no, don't die. 4-5 combo. Woo! Almost got one-shotted. Ah, run away. Okay, we need some healing. There we go. Give me that damage. What skill was the... Did he have the healing on? It only wasn't the third skill. This skill? This skill? Ah. Oh, it's multiple heals, so it's as long as he's still in the animation for the fifth skill. That's fantastic. Let's get a guard hit there. Ouch. Let's get pierced and almost die. Let's... where's our CTP at? Oh, there we go, at the very end. Okay, fantastic. Thank you, CTP. And we're dead. Gotta switch. Yeah, those little, like, pulsating shockwaves that he does in the ground will kind of ruin your day there. Ah! Come on, Silk. You can do it. And you get punched. Alright, so Professor X. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, yeah. What do you think about that, huh? Ignore iframe. Take that, Master Mold. Can't touch this. Yeah, here we go. Let's let that finish up. We'll do that. And here we go. Come on. CTP. Bad CTP. It is still taking a while, but he does have type this. Whoa, what the? The Luna Snow. Luna! Why'd you kill my Professor X? Anyway, it looks like he was about to complete this in 5 minutes, or maybe 5.5 minutes, until I got rudely killed here by this Luna. So, okay. I mean, I'm just going to leave it there. I don't really feel like doing another fight or loading into another one here. So that'll be good enough to show off his damage here against Master Mold. Tomorrow when Galactus is around, I will fight Galactus and we'll see how he does there. I wonder if this Luna ability cleared, because I'm assuming, yeah, I should check the damage. Yeah, assuming we did most of the damage, so we definitely did do most of the damage. So yeah, Professor X is looking really strong. He kind of obliterated Evany, and then over here in Giant Boss Raid with not much support at all and type disadvantage, he was still going to be able to clear this in sub 5 minutes. So it's going to be like 4.5 minutes or something for that kind of clear. And I had some issues with the CTP procs. So overall, I'm quite happy with... Wait, did we just lose? Oh, she died. I was going to say, I'm quite happy with how Professor X is performing. He is a little bit squishy, but he's got that guard hit, he's got that heal, he's got invincibility, so he's pretty well protected, even though he can't really take a hit, and his damage is looking pretty nice. So overall, I'm happy with him. Let me know if you guys have gotten lucky with his potential as well, if you're impressed with him at tier 3, if you're not impressed with him, if you're picking up, if you're skipping him, and that kind of thing. But overall, like I said, I'm happy with him. I think he's the best Danger Room character so far. He can even be used as a striker if you want, because he does the third skill, which has 3 seconds of that Mind Blast. I believe it's 3 seconds of it, so he can be a pretty good kind of third or secondary mind control striker. If we go over here, what was it? Oh, it's only 2 seconds? I feel like this lasts longer than 2 seconds, but he does the third skill when he does when he's striking, and he's a one attacking striker. If they didn't change anything, I probably should have checked that. But on the APK, he was a one attacking striker. So yeah, that's enough of my rambling. That's kind of my thoughts and impressions of Tier 3 Professor X here on my live account. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.